Yo yo yo, shout out to all the fine Ugandans tuning in. You're glowing, you're vibing, you're winning. Get ready to dive into an epic showcase of Uganda's music scene, with a spotlight on the fierce and phenomenal women leading the charge. Welcome to a journey through rhythm, resilience, and raw talent, a celebration of the women who are shaping the sound of Uganda. For years, the Ugandan music industry has been a powerful force across East Africa, blending Afrobeat, dancehall, soul, and traditional sounds into a vibrant cultural soundtrack. But behind the beats and the spotlight, there's a rising wave of female artists who are rewriting the narrative, and they're doing it with style, strength, and unstoppable energy. These women aren't just performers. They're pioneers. From legendary voices like Juliana, Kanyomozi, and Rema Namakula to bold trendsetters like Sheebah, Karungi, Sanyu, and Vinka, they've turned challenges into chart toppers and passion into platforms. They sing, they rap, and they dance, but they also lead, inspire, and innovate. Whether it's commanding massive crowds, launching fashion lines, or sparking viral moments online, Uganda's female artists are proving that music is more than entertainment. It's influence, it's identity, it's power. So today, we shine a light on the queens of the Ugandan sound, the voices behind the anthems, the faces behind the movements, and the hearts behind the hustle. This is the female side of Uganda's music industry. Fierce, fearless, and flourishing. Today, we're diving into the top 10 Ugandan female artists breaking the internet, the queens of rhythm, style, and digital firepower. These women aren't just topping charts, they're dominating timelines, trending across TikTok, and redefining what it means to be a star in the digital age. From soulful vocalists to genre-bending innovators, these artists are turning likes into legacy and followers into fan armies. Whether it's a viral dance challenge, a jaw-dropping music video, or a bold fashion statement, they've got the internet talking, and we're here for it. So plug in, turn up the volume, and get ready to celebrate the fierce, the fearless, and the fabulously talented women who are putting Uganda on the global map, one stream at a time. Let's count them down, starting with number 10. 10. Nina Roz. Meet Nina Roz, born Nina Kankunda, a Ugandan powerhouse of talent, style, and resilience. She's not just a singer. She's a fashionista, a model, and a bold voice in Afro dancehall, ragga, and Afro pop. With a towering presence and a voice that cuts through the noise, Nina Roz has carved her own lane in East Africa's music scene. Born in July 1993 in Mbarara but raised in Kampala, Nina carries a rich blend of Ugandan and Rwandan heritage. Her journey hasn't been easy, from dropping out of university due to financial struggles to hustling her way into the music industry. She's lived the grind. Her first big break came through Team No Sleep, the iconic Ugandan label that helped her record her debut single. From there, she soared, collaborating with top artists, slaying stages, and turning heads with her bold fashion and raw energy. But Nina Roz is more than her hits. She's a story of transformation. From a tomboy in school to a 6-foot-tall model commanding fashion runways, she's always stood out, and stood tall. Whether she's dropping a club banger or speaking her truth through lyrics, Nina Roz is the kind of artist who doesn't just perform, she connects. So if you're vibing with Ugandan music, keep your eyes and ears on Nina Roz. She's not just breaking the internet, she's rewriting the rules. 9. Karole Kasita. Karole Kasita, born Kasita Karole, is one of Uganda's fiercest voices in dancehall and Afro-pop. A singer, songwriter, and performer with unstoppable energy, she's the kind of artist who turns every stage into a celebration. Born on April 25, 1989, in Wakiso district, Karole's journey started in the classroom, from Gayaza Junior School to St. Joseph's Nagalama and eventually Makerere University Business School, where she earned a degree in entrepreneurship. But even while studying, her heart was already beating to the rhythm of music. She began writing and performing her own songs in high school, and by 2014, she joined the S&S band, marking the start of her professional career. Her breakout moment came in 2016 with the track, Bounce It, a collaboration with Nutty Neathan that lit up the airwaves. From there, Karole Kasita never looked back. She dropped hits like Yaka, Balance, and Binyama, each one a dance floor anthem that echoed across East Africa. Her music blends raw emotion with infectious beats, and her fashion. Always bold, always unapologetic. She's known for writing most of her own songs, but she's also collaborated with heavyweights like Daddy Andre, Feek Famika, Fef Bussy, and Cindy Sanyu. Her 2024 album Limited Edition features 11 tracks and showcases her versatility, from club bangers to soulful ballads. Beyond the music, Karole is a symbol of self-expression. Whether she's facing criticism or commanding a crowd, she stays true to herself, inspiring young girls across Uganda to chase their dreams, no matter the odds. So if you're talking about Ugandan queens who own the mic, Karole Kasita is right there, fierce, fearless, and forever fire. 8. Lydia Jasmine. Lydia Jasmine, born Lydia Namakula, is one of Uganda's most captivating female artists. A singer, performer, and style icon, she's known for her smooth vocals, heartfelt lyrics, and a stage presence that commands attention. Born on July 27, 1991, in Mukono district, Lydia grew up just outside Kampala. She's a proud Muganda, and her musical journey began early, first in her school choir, then in church choirs at Passover Harvest Center and Watoto Church. That's where her voice started turning heads. After high school, she joined the Ugandan band as a background vocalist. But her big break came when she was signed by Radio and Weasel, becoming the backup voice behind hits like Intunga and Breath Away. She later lent her vocals to Bebe Cool and Sheebah Karungi, proving she could hold her own among Uganda's elite. In 2014, Lydia Jasmine stepped into the spotlight with her debut single, You Know, a duet with Rabadaba. And from that moment, she was unstoppable. Her discography is rich with hits, Masuka, Inkubanja, Shiri, Ebantu Bayange, and Oya Kunzita, each one showcasing her emotional depth and vocal finesse. She's also known for powerful collaborations with artists like Geosteady, Kiss Daniel, and Fefbussy. In 2017, Lydia represented Uganda at Coke Studio Africa, pairing with Mozambican singer Liloka and South African producer Sketchy Bongo. It was a moment that placed her on the continental map. But Lydia Jasmine isn't just about music. She's a graduate of Multi-Tech Business School with a degree in business administration, proving that brains and beauty can go hand in hand. Stylish, soulful, and unapologetically herself, Lydia Jasmine continues to inspire fans across Uganda and beyond. Whether she's singing about love, heartbreak, or empowerment, her voice carries truth, and her journey is far from over. So if you're looking for a Ugandan artist who blends elegance with edge, Lydia Jasmine is your girl. She's not just making music, she's making magic. 7. Winnie Nwagi. Winnie Nwagi, born Winifred Nakamwagi, is more than just a singer. She's a firebrand, a survivor, and one of Uganda's most unapologetic voices in music. Born on July 20, 1989, in Namasuba, Kampala, Winnie grew up in a tough environment. Raised by a single father after her mother passed away in primary school, she faced rejection, rebellion, and raw heartbreak. Her father kicked her out as a teenager, and she dropped out of school. But even then, her spirit refused to break. She started singing in school, as a soloist, traditional dancer, and drummer on the Engalabi. After secondary school, she hustled through studios, searching for a chance to be heard. That chance came in 2014, when she competed in the Coca-Cola-rated Next Talent show and finished second. It was there that producer Benon Mugambia spotted her and signed her to Swangs Avenue. Her breakout hit, Masawo, dropped in 2016, a bold, sensual anthem that shook the industry and announced her arrival. From there, Winnie Nwagi became a household name, known for her fiery performances, provocative lyrics, and fearless attitude. Her discography is stacked: Matala, Kwata Esamu, Fire Dancer, Magic, Olakoba, Everything, and Mbira, each track a reflection of her bold personality and emotional depth. She's collaborated with stars like Free Boy, Slim Prince, and Munji, and she's never afraid to push boundaries. But Winnie's story isn't just about music. It's about motherhood, resilience, and rising above judgment. She gave birth to her daughter right after high school, a decision that cost her university dreams but shaped her into the woman she is today. Whether she's lighting up a stage or clapping back at critics, Winnie Nwagi stays true to herself. She's raw, she's real, and she's redefining what it means to be a female artist in Uganda. So if you're talking about queens who sing with soul and live with fire, Winnie Nwagi is at the top of that list. 6. Vinka. Vinka, born Veronica Nachianji Lugia, is a Ugandan pop and dancehall sensation whose journey from backstage to center stage is nothing short of inspiring. Born on June 27, 1994, and raised in Kampala, Vinka's early life was shaped by discipline, creativity, and a love for performance. She attended Hormisdorlan Primary School and Rubaga Girls' School and later graduated from Makerere University with a degree in tourism and hospitality. But her true calling was always music. Before she ever held a mic, Vinka was a dancer, performing alongside big names like Morris Kurya, Cindy Sanyu, and Jackie Chandiru. Her talent and charisma landed her an internship at Swangs Avenue, one of Uganda's top music labels. There, she quickly rose through the ranks to become an artist manager, handling stars like Irene Ntale and Winnie Nwagi. But in 2017, everything changed. Encouraged by her team, Vinka stepped into the spotlight herself, and the transformation was electric. Her debut single, Level, marked her arrival, followed by hits like Stylo, Malaika, Love Doctor, and the viral anthem, Chips N.A. Ketchup. Her sound, a bold mix of Afro-pop, dancehall, and urban groove. Her style, fierce, fashionable, and unmistakably Ugandan. Her energy on stage, unmatched. In 2019, Vinka signed a global distribution deal with Sony Music Entertainment, expanding her reach beyond East Africa. That same year, she teamed up with Romanian pop star Ina for the international hit, Bebe, proving she could hold her own on any stage, anywhere in the world. Vinka is more than an artist, she's a brand, a youth icon, and a symbol of hustle and transformation. From managing talent to becoming one of Uganda's most streamed female artists, she's shown that with passion, confidence, and a little swagger, anything is possible. So if you're talking about Ugandan queens who bring heat, hustle, and hits, Vinka is right there at the top. 5. Azawi. Azawi, born Priscilla Zaved, is a Ugandan singer, songwriter, and dancer whose rise to fame is a story of grit, talent, and pure passion. Born on February 2, 1996, in Kampala, Azawi grew up in a modest home, raised by her mother Nakamat Mary after losing her father, Wolasimbi Samuel, during her senior year. Her early life was shaped by hustle and heart, from dancing in cultural troupes to helping out at her mother's salon. She joined the Kicker dance troupe in primary school, later performing with crane performers and even traveling to China twice. But when school started slipping, she made a bold decision. She quit dancing and turned to songwriting. And that's where the magic began. Azawi started writing songs in 2011, first for fun, then for survival. Her lyrics caught the attention of big names like Eddie Kenzo, Lydia, Jasmine, Vinka, and Nina Roz. But it was one track, Quinamino, that changed everything. She walked into Swangs Avenue hoping to sell the song. Instead, she walked out with a record deal. In 2020, Azawi released Quinamino as her debut single, and Uganda took notice. Her sound, a fresh fusion of Afrobeats, soul, and urban groove. Her lyrics, a mix of Luganda and English, poetic and powerful. Her vibe, effortlessly cool, deeply relatable, and proudly Ugandan. Since then, she's dropped 2 critically acclaimed albums, African Music and Sankova, and collaborated with global stars like Patoranking, Conscience, Bian, and DJ Neptune. She's performed on major stages, earned BET and MTV Africa nominations, and made history as the first Ugandan female artist to appear on billboards in Times Square and Los Angeles. Azawi isn't just a musician. She's a movement, a voice for the youth, a symbol of what's possible when talent meets tenacity. From dancing in dusty schoolyards to dominating international charts, Azawi's journey is proof that dreams born in Kampala can echo across the world. 4. Cindy Sanyu. Cindy Sanyu, born Cinderella Sanyu Muyonjo, is a Ugandan music powerhouse. Singer, songwriter, actress, and unapologetic dancehall queen, Cindy's name is etched into the very fabric of East African music. Born on August 28, 1985, in Kampala, but originally from Mbale district, Cindy grew up in Dinda Barracks, the 5th child in a family of 8. Her father was in the military, and her childhood was shaped by discipline, resilience, and a love for music. Too young to join the school choir, her mother took her to church, and that's where her voice found its first audience. At just 6 years old, Cindy began singing. By 16, she was competing in the Capital Radio All-Stars Talent Search, finishing 3rd and becoming the top female contestant. That moment caught the attention of producer Steve Jean, who guided her into the Coca-Cola Pop Stars contest, and history was made. In 2003, Cindy became one of the founding members of Blue 3, alongside Lillian Mbabazi and Jackie Chandiru. The trio exploded across Africa with hits like Hitaji, Burn, and Frisky. They toured Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Nigeria, and South Africa, earning nominations at the Kasima Awards, Pearl of Africa Music Awards, and the Kora Awards. But in 2008, Cindy made a bold move. She left Blue 3 and launched her solo career. Her debut album, Iokia, dropped in 2009, with chart-topping singles like Mbikawe, Nawewe, and One and Only. Her sound, a fiery blend of dancehall, Afrobeat, and pop. Her stage presence, electric. Her voice, raw, powerful, and unmistakably hers. Cindy has performed alongside global icons like P-Square, Tiwa Savage, Shaggy, Beanie Man, Davido, and Neo. She's also a celebrated actress, starring in the Ugandan musical drama Bella, which earned her nominations at the Africa Movie Academy Awards and Uganda Film Festival. Today, Cindy Sanyu is more than an artist, she's a leader. As the president of the Uganda Musicians Association, UMA*, she's shaping the future of Ugandan music with boldness and vision. From church choirs to continental stages, from girl group fame to solo dominance, Cindy's journey is a masterclass in reinvention, resilience, and raw talent. She's not just the dancehall queen. She's Cindy Sanyu, the king herself. 3. Juliana Kanyomozi. Juliana Kanyomozi, born on November 27, 1980, is more than a singer. She's a voice, a legacy, and a symbol of grace in Uganda's music history. Born into the royal family of the Toro Kingdom, Juliana is a cousin to King Rukidi IV. Her father, Prince Gerald Manindo, was a drummer. Her grandmother, a vocalist. Music runs deep in her blood, not just as a talent, but as a heritage. She was raised in Fort Portal and educated in Kampala and Kamuli, attending Aya Primary School, Bugama Secondary School, and Namasagali College. But her destiny wasn't in palaces, it was on stage. Juliana emerged in the early 2000s as one of Uganda's first female pop stars to break through nationally. Her sound, a soulful blend of R&B, Afrobeat, and Ugandan rhythm. Her voice, silky, powerful, and unmistakably hers. In 2008, she became the first woman to win Artist of the Year at the Pearl of Africa Music Awards, a groundbreaking moment in a male-dominated industry. That same year, she made her acting debut in Kawani, the movie, starring alongside Flavia Tumasim and Hannington Bugingo. Her music, from Kibaluma to Woman, speaks of love, loss, strength, and identity. In 2014, she was signed by Oriflame as an East African brand ambassador, joining Lady JD and Jamila Mbugua. She's collaborated with stars like Flavor and performed across the continent. But Juliana's journey hasn't been without pain. In 2014, she lost her beloved son, Karon Raphael Kabugo, a moment that shook the nation. Yet through grief, she found resilience. In 2020, she welcomed her second son, Taj, and reminded the world that healing is possible. Beyond music, Juliana is a storyteller. In 2018, she launched the Sit Down with Juliana, a YouTube series where she interviews East African changemakers in raw, emotional conversations. Juliana Kanyomozi is not just a pop star. She's a cultural icon, a mother, a royal, a woman whose voice has carried Uganda's soul for over 2 decades. She is elegance. She is strength. She is Juliana. 2. Sheebah Karungi. Sheebah Karungi, born Somali Karungi on November 11, 1989, is a Ugandan singer, dancer, actress, and unapologetic feminist whose rise from Kawempe streets to continental stardom is nothing short of legendary. Raised by a single mother, Edith Kabazungu, Sheebah's early life was marked by hustle and grit. She dropped out of school in Senior 2 to support her family, joining the Stingers dance group at just 15. Her talent and charisma quickly caught attention, and in 2006, she joined the Obsessions music group, where her love for music truly took root. She recorded her first songs while still with Obsessions, but it was her solo career that lit the fire. In 2010, she released Kanyomozi, followed by Automatic, a track written by Scissorman that became her breakout moment. Then came Ice Cream, the hit that turned Sheebah into a household name. Her debut EP Ice Cream dropped in 2014, featuring bangers like Jordan and Twessina. The project was a commercial success and earned her multiple Best Female Artist awards at the High Pippo Music Awards, which she won 9 years in a row, from 2015 to 2024. Sheebah's discography is stacked, from Inkwatako to Karma to Samali, with hits like Insekula, Tavunya, and Sweet Sensation. She's performed across Africa, represented Uganda at Coke Studio, and acted in Disney's Queen of Katwe as Shakira. But Sheebah isn't just an entertainer. She's a business mogul. Under Sheebah Investments, she's launched ventures like Red Events, The Red Bar, Sheebah by Natna Hair, and Holic Pads, a sanitary pad brand aimed at empowering Ugandan girls. She's also a fierce advocate for women's rights, using her platform to speak out against gender-based violence and inequality. In 2024, she was appointed vice president of the Ugandan National Musicians Federation, working alongside Eddie Kenzo to shape the future of Ugandan music. From dance floors to boardrooms, from music charts to feminist movements, Sheebah is proof that you can be bold, brilliant, and unstoppable. She's not just Queen Karma, she's the revolution. 1. Spice Diana. Spice Diana, born Namakwaya Diana, is a Ugandan singer, performer, and fashion icon whose journey from Nakulubi to national stardom is a story of resilience, talent, and bold reinvention. Born in 1996 and raised by her single mother, Beatrice Nantale, Spice Diana is the eldest of 3 children. Her childhood was shaped by struggle but also by creativity. She attended Kabuli Demonstration School, then St. Peter's Senior Secondary School, and later Kampala Citizens College, where her love for music truly blossomed. At first, she was a rapper, the only girl in a school rap group. But her mother urged her to switch genres, and that's when she wrote her first song, Inze Akwagala. Her voice, sharp and youthful, caught attention, and she began singing backup for local artists. That led her to producer Dr. Fizzle of Avi Records, and in 2014, she released her breakout single, Onsanula. The song was a hit. It won her the Best Female Breakthrough Artist Award at the High Pippo Music Awards in 2015. From there, Spice Diana never looked back. Her music blends Afrobeat, R&B, and Ugandan rhythms, with hits like Anti Kale, I Miss You, Buteke, Kakonya, and Amusheshe. Featuring Ray G, she's collaborated with stars like Palaso, Orisha Sound, and Jamaican artists, and she's performed at major venues including Freedom City and Front Page Hotel. But Spice Diana is more than a singer. She's a brand, a fashionista, a voice for young women. She graduated from Makerere University with a Bachelor of Industrial Arts, balancing lectures with studio sessions, even when her exams clashed with concerts. In 2016, she launched the Team Spice Diana Awards to recognize her crew and upcoming artists. She's won Xena Awards, O'Brien Style Awards, and Africa Entertainment Awards, and built a massive fan base across East Africa. Her journey hasn't been without challenges. In 2017, she was beaten by police after performing Onsanula at the Kampala City Festival, a moment that sparked national outrage. In 2022, she survived a health scare and thanked God for saving her life. Today, Spice Diana stands tall as one of Uganda's most streamed female artists. She's bold, stylish, and unstoppable, a symbol of hustle, heart, and homegrown success. She's not just Spice Diana, she's the spice in Uganda's music scene. And there you have it, the top 10 Ugandan female artists breaking the internet. From viral hits to unforgettable performances, these queens are not just making music, they're making history. Each one brings her own flavor, her own fire, and her own fearless voice to the Ugandan soundscape. And trust me, this is just the beginning. If you felt the vibe, discovered a new favorite, or just love seeing Ugandan talent shine, don't forget to show some love. Hit that subscribe button to stay plugged into the hottest stories, the freshest sounds, and the boldest voices from Uganda and beyond. Smash that notification bell so you never miss a drop, because the next wave of talent is already loading. And hey, leave a comment below. Tell us which artist blew your mind, who you're vibing with, or who deserves to be on the next list. Your voice matters, your support fuels the culture, and together, we're building a platform where Ugandan music gets the spotlight it truly deserves. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow in yet another epic Ugandan showcase. Keep streaming, keep sharing, and keep celebrating the queens of Ugandan music. Peace and love.